How y'all doing today, baby? It is Friday. It's Friday. We get to participate in our usual Friday ritual. It's Beer and Bud Friday, so get your nice cold ice cold beer off the ice and open it up and get that part started because it's needed, baby. Oh man. Oh yeah. And the rest of that goes. Stuff the bud in the bowl. Because we get to participate in this part of the weekend all alone on YouTube and on Facebook. It's Beer and Bud Friday, baby, but they don't let me do that on TikTok. So in a minute here, after we enjoy our first hit and our first little swig there, we're going to see a little pause here so John can go into the part that TikTok allows me to go on, baby. Anyway, it is the last weekend before voting. So yeah, stuff that bud and pull that beer off the ice if that's what you prefer. If not, have a nice glass of iced tea. I don't give a shit, but just try to relax, baby. It's been a tenseful fucking year. We're leading up to these midterms, and it all happens on Tuesday, baby. No, one more before we go to TikTok. One more before we go to TikTok. Anyway. How y'all doing, baby? It is the weekend. So we want to take that time to relax a little bit before the midterms are coming up on Tuesday. I think early voting is going to be shutting down in most places. So if you ain't voted yet by early voting, mail, or whatever it is, get your ass out there on Tuesday, baby. I don't care if there's a line. I don't care if it's raining, if it's storming. I don't give a fuck what it is. Get in that line, baby. Because it is. Pay attention to this part. Excuse me. It is Beer and Bud Friday. Anyway, it is time to relax before the midterms a little bit because, you know, we've been going through a whole lot here with all the... I swear I can't wait for all the commercials on my TV to disappear. I'm tired of listening to their ass. But this is a big one, baby. I want you to feel patriotic about this election. I really do want you to think in your heart that this is one for the team, baby. We got to do this for America. To save our union. Why? Because I was checking the news out this morning and I seen a little story, and ever since I read those words, it's stuck in my head. So the rant that I had all planned, well, that's out the window now. We got to talk about this shit that's stuck in my head. Marjorie Taylor Greene, well, there you go. It's a good start. You know, the story's going. Last night, Sioux City, I don't know. Sioux City, I think it was. North Dakota. Anyway, South Dakota. Anyway, she was at a rally last night, wherever the hell it was, and it was something in her speech last night that just really? And I want you to pay close attention to this. In her little speech last night, she said, if the Republicans take Congress, Ukraine will not get another penny. If they take the House and the Senate, baby, if they take Congress, cutting off all aid to Ukraine. So to all of my Republican Trump-supporting neighbors and assholes, fuck you every time you tell me that you're an American patriot fighting for freedom and your rights in this country, because there's a war going on in Ukraine for exactly that, the freedom of people. Attacked by an authoritarian government in Russia just want to cross the border and take Ukraine back. Well, boy, howdy shit. And what happened? Joe Biden put the NATO back together after Donnie came in and tried to shove it down the toilet. And we put it back together. And America, along with the NATO allies and others around the world, stood up for freedom and democracy in Ukraine. So please, if you're some Republican flying a Trump flag or some shit, and you're trying to tell me you're all for freedom and democracy, you're blowing smoke up my ass. Because you don't. Because we have the opportunity to stand up for that in Ukraine, against Russia. But hey, guess what? Don't y'all remember that shit? Donnie's pretty tight with old Pootie there. Republicans, you might as well be just drinking vodka, comrades. Because that's what they've thrown over. They'll roll over on Ukraine. They'll toss them to Putin in a heartbeat. So quit telling me you're so patriotic and love freedom, because you don't believe in it anymore. What you believe in is an authoritarian dictatorship that borders on fascism. So please, quit waving your flag in my face. Quit waving your eagles and playing patriotic music to me, telling me how much you love America. You know, God bless America. Yeah. Well, then let's act like Americans. And let's stand up for the freedoms and democracy that we have fought so hard for and have tried to bring around the world. And we got to stand up for it here, and we have to stand up for it in Ukraine, because there's a whole lot of assholes in Congress that would just love to just toss it over to Putin, baby, and Donnie would get another feather in his hat, or I don't know, Putin would pat him on the ass. I don't know what it would happen, but I do know what happens if we fail to do our duty as citizens. If we don't get out there and vote, then yeah, Republicans will take control, and don't worry. As they chop the knees out from under Ukraine, they'll be playing patriotic music and flying the flag, baby. Y'all take care of yourself. Enjoy your Beer and Bud Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Try to relax, baby. But get out there and vote, because I have a feeling there's a big blue wave coming, baby. Y'all take care.